That is the kind of block he's talking about. He said he came here, he even shared something on our Twitter community. You can go and read it. So like just exactly when you open the space, 16 minutes, he tried to come. So they tell him that he cannot fetch the space. So he said he tried that couple of times. They were telling him he cannot fetch the space. So maybe he now think that maybe it's because your co-host block him, so he cannot fetch your space. You know, co-host have power when the space is open. So maybe somebody that the co-host block his ID, he cannot come to your space when he's co-hosting with you. That was what he was explaining. Not you that block him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
because I was like, I didn't know where that was coming from, because I've never blocked anybody.
No, not you. He shared something on the on the Twitter community. So just read it. It was a screenshot of the message they sent to him, and he said he tried that couple of times. They were repeating the same thing, that he couldn't access the space. So that is maybe because it's coming from the co-host.
Please, I want to beg each and every one of us, no matter what may be the bone of contention, let's bury our hatchets. We are here for a serious business. We are here for a serious business, please. If you have anything with your brother, or you have anything hello? Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
We can hear you. Good news, good news. God knows, unmute yourself.
So, hello?
Go ahead, Wanyama, go ahead.
So, I'm begging each and every one of us, if you have something against your brother or against anybody, please kindly send message to that person. This is what you did to me, I did not like. We are here for a serious business. We are at our crucial time. We don't need all this, please. We don't need it. I'm begging each and every one of us. Let's have love for each other, because with love we can achieve everything. But when we are divided, we can't achieve nothing. I like it when we come on air, we speak as a people, not the other person will be on air, the other person will be there. Please, if you block anybody, please kindly go and unblock the person. Please, our co-host, if you block anybody, kindly go and undo it. Let us walk in love, please. I'm begging each and every one of you. If anybody offends you, please kindly call the person and tell the person. I'm begging each and every one of us. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our own Wanyama, for that. We'll continue. You know, you know, sometimes it's good to laugh. Sometimes these things happen, okay, and we talk about it and we dish it out. But please, Wanyama, you know, next time, I know you wanted to get that off your chest. Please just DM me, and then I will, because it's easier to just talk to the person and see who that is, because this, I don't want to say something I'm not supposed to say, or make you not kill me. Biafra Queen, Biafra Queen, I will drop you to, it doesn't allow me to co-host anybody. Village people, accept the co-host, and then if you're busy, just drop down so that I
It has been a determination week. It has been a place and a season where people came to the understanding that we have a legitimate government who are piloting the affairs of the Biafran people, and not just piloting, putting things in line, taking care of situation and making sure the Biafran people are protected and defended at all costs, and making sure Biafra land is defended to the letter. You people are the ones emboldening us in whatever we are doing. It is when we see your synergy, your consistency, your steadfastness, your sacrifice, that we now have the reason to continue and to fire on, showing that you are ready for the freedom. Like MNK said, we need guns and bullets. If you don't give us the guns and bullets to defend Biafra land, the enemies that are coming from the Sahel will invade everywhere, and they will. We are doing this to save you and not you saving us. He said, when they come, if you don't give us the bullet, they will massacre all of you. So, your determination and focus back home has really given us a go ahead. When Philip Evian said, the Biafran people are these easygoing and never going back people, that they love to continue to press on and to go on and to make sure they get what they want, and they will survive with their blood and sustain everything no matter what happens. I appreciate the Biafran people back home. I appreciate you guys for disgracing the governors of one Nigeria, serving the interests of the Fulanis. I appreciate you all for dismembering the senators, for dismembering the National Assembly and the House of Assembly, the governors and everything, assembly, everything that serves the purpose of one Nigeria. This consistent sit at home and focus that you people did for the past 2 weeks has really exposed a lot of things. Our PM said something. He said this sit at home will expose all the sabos and bring all of them together, and all of you will come to understand the people that were working for Biafra and those that were working against Biafra. And during the sit at home, this has exemplified itself in a very clear term. You have seen all of them ganging up against Biafra just for the release of Mazi NNAMDI KANU. They are not coming to say we are in line with you, we are in pari passu with your demand. No. What they are saying is sit at home must stop, but MNK must die inside. So anyone that goes with this phrase, know that that is one of the enemies of Biafra. Just like you see the one that is on the Jumbotron here, Caro White, that was on Arise TV yesterday. And the first question that was posed to him is, the contract that was given to you and the southeastern governors, the DOS, and all the other legal team of Martin NNAMDI KANU, that was to succeed in disbanding ESN and giving them amnesty, turning them to Agberos that you will now use in the streets to do political errand boys and thuggery. That contract that was given to you to make sure ESN was disbanded, why haven't you achieved it, and why is IPOB adamant on allowing that to happen? And then he said, hey, I don't know, I am not the one to dive into that issue, because he does not want to indict himself. But we already know. This is the reason why the two commanders that him and Madubugu ordered to be beheaded, and then they beheaded them, and then they brought their head to them. They beheaded these two commanders. Why? Because they refuse to betray Biafra. They refuse to betray the command of ESN. They refuse to betray Mazi NNAMDI KANU. They refuse to betray the cause that we are fighting for. So when this question came out yesterday, I want people to connect the dots and go back in line with the expose that our PM did when he gave us the information of a Jofo planning to run away from one Nigeria with his families after all his atrocities. You see the part where he and Madubugu ordered for the beheading of two top ESN commanders. These are top men that commanded the ESN, whereby when you are able to betray those two top commanders, and then they give in, the whole school that we have will now grumble. So as they refuse to betray Biafra because of this contract that was given to them that they must disband ESN. Remember, going back to 2021, October, November, December, and thereabout, Ejiofor came to give us the information that Mazi NNAMDI KANU said he does not want to see or hear any ESN commander make noise or shoot any gun. They should lay down their guns. This is when they started it. This is when they started it. And then we resisted. We never allowed it to come to be. But did they relent? No. Coming down to Anambra election, when you now came down to the Anambra election, since we had resisted them long ago, what did they now do? They now decided to use Soludo. They transferred the deal now to go through Soludo. Soludo came and he told you, we are engaging and dialoguing with DOS. And that some of them are saying they are criminals before, and now they won't be criminals again. They are ready to work with us. The next thing after the inauguration, you heard Soludo make a speech that our agreement was that ESN should come out from the bushes and then collect amnesty to come and leave the bush, come and join them in the street and do Agbero. Because defending Biafra land, defending the bushes, destroying the terrorists that are coming in from the bushes is not part of what they want. So you now understand the question these journalists asked this man yesterday where it came from. Because everything they asked him, it is what the federal government of Nigeria say, you must ask for us to know whereabouts. They went down again to ask him, what are you doing to see that you release your client? And immediately they asked that question, they now turn again and ask a different question. What assurance are you giving to one Nigeria that you will deliver? What assurance are you giving to one Nigeria that you will deliver the contract that they had with you? Not what you are doing to release MNK. So when you now listen to him, how he now answered the question, there was nothing like, what are you doing, or how are you doing, or what have you done to release Mazi NNAMDI KANU? He left that one and then started telling you that the assurance that we have done is that the letter that Mazi NNAMDI KANU's name was used to write is what is speaking now in order to convince and to confuse the entirety of Biafra land. Because they went back to cook a letter, they purported it to be MNK's handwriting. They brought it to come and deceive us. I want Biafrans here to kneel down on the floor wherever they are and then say, Chukwokike, thank you for giving us Mazi Simon Ekpa. Because if he is a fickle-minded human being, if he is a fickle-minded human being, we will not still be talking here again. Because every decision and every messages that these people will bring from DOS and say, it is Mazi NNAMDI KANU that sent, it's Mazi NNAMDI KANU that sent, PM will not take it the way they bring it. PM will tell them, leave your message, I don't hear him. But he will use the wisdom that Chukwokike has given him to handle every situation. So if we were to follow every messages that these criminals are bringing up every day, Biafra for don't die since. So we should remember to say, God, thank you, because it is one thing to have a John the Baptist who comes to prepare the way, and then it is another thing to have the Savior who now comes to fulfill and to make the work which the John the Baptist had done to be in a very good way to the fulfilling line, to the finishing line. So if this Savior now that God later brought to come and carry out the way which the John the Baptist had prepared down, if he did not come and then come with everything, we for don't fall off from the road since. So we thank God for having our opinion. So Biafran people, we are very happy and very proud of you for speaking in one voice and for making the whole world to understand that as it is happening in Burkina Faso, it is happening in Mali, it is happening in Niger, it is happening in Niger Central, it is happening in Sudan, it is happening in many other parts of the African provinces, that you are standing shoulder to shoulder with the government of Biafra. We are fighting a war. It has been a systematic war all this while, but now ask them what they are getting from inside our bushes. And some of the criminal politicians, some mechanical engineering is ongoing in their houses. So, you know, when there is mechanical engineering now, we have to solder, we have to weld, we have to vulcanize, we have to panel beat. So all these are the mechanical engineering that is happening in some of their provinces, and they will continue to see the handwork of the engineers. The engineers will continue to do their work until Biafra is restored. Internal conflict is one thing that you must be seeing in what? In freedom fighting, so that people will be free. If you don't remove roadblock, we no go free. So we dey do this Biafra, it dey show. But I'm just here to say super kudos to the Biafran people who have disgraced AG4, who have disgraced the entire legal team, who had collected money to use MNK's name to sabotage everything that we are doing. With all the letters that you people wrote, with all the flyers that you people are flying around, with all the publicity that you people did in churches, in radio, in TV, even in the parks, and also in the community centers, Biafrans still bullshit all of you, and then they sat at home because they know what freedom is all about. You know, when obedient and the person that want to redeem his mandate came, God used him to help Biafra awareness to propel the more, because a UK wanted to use him to destroy Biafra. But at the end of the day, UK saw that what they wanted to do has backfired on them. So bringing Obi up, Obi now skyrocketed and went. Then Biafra now use him to destroy him and destroy UK. The whole world now understands what Nigeria is about. Now, 50% of the people we have alongside with us are people that were in the hope of obedience. So after obedience, they have come back to understand that we were right all these years, and we were right all along, that Mazi NNAMDI KANU was right. And that while they were throwing stone on our PM during the election of 2023, and all of us, when we were telling them, no, the solution is not the one Nigeria, is Biafra, they did not understand. But now they've come to understand that, oh, we were right all this while, and they were the people that were foolish. So we welcome you guys back, and we say, as you come back, don't come and tell us how to do it. Don't tell us that you know more than us. Just follow us where they push you, they go. Follow our PM, listen to the government in exile, because you people were a before, but now we are helping you to turn your brains to come back to think like a lion. Okay, so we salute our leader wherever they have put him. May your days be long, and we look forward to seeing you. And we salute our PM, who is doing the needful to make sure one Nigeria continues to collect woto, and the woto must increase. So we are calling all of you who have been supporting and who have not been supporting, who are hearing and listening to us for the very first time, to please understand that without guns and bullets, Biafra land will be taken over by the Fulani terrorists. And without guns and bullets, without money, we cannot defend Biafra land. Everything we have to do has to do with money. Let me address something as we go on. Some people have been messaging and complaining of, oh, the money we put in the referendum convention in Finland is big. The money for the ticket is big. The money for the ticket is that. Why the money not cover this? Why the money not cover that? First of all, let me ask one question. When you are going to apply for visa to go to Europe or America or any other country that is not the same Africa with you, you pay money. And they will lobby you, you waste money, waste before you later get the visa. Some they will deny you. Now, those are places where they are coming to suckle your oil and gas. Yet you cannot even get a free visa. You can't even have less stress before you get the visa. So you must go through hell before you get visa with your money in your hand. Now, this is about your own government, which you are to go and learn something and know what you should know. So please do not complain. Then, coming down to your own advantage, if you see us make planning, and then we put 250, then we put 150, and then we put 100, we want you to understand that everything that we are doing is an avenue to raise funds for the cabinet to fund ESN, Biafra Liberation Army. So do not go and sit back and then calculate how much is 150, how many people will pay 150, or how much is 200, how many people will pay 200, how much is 250, how many people will pay 250, or what are you going to come and get in the place? Is it only water or rice, or is it only snacks? Do not go and sit down to consider all those things. Everything we do is an avenue to raise more funds to be able to fund ESN. A lot of people spend so much money, their time and energy and resources, their family, their life, to make sure things come to work, while you have many others in the bushes in Biafra land, living the warm embrace of their wives and girlfriends and concubines and husbands, just to make sure that Biafra land is secured and safe and sound, for them to be able to multiply their energy to become something and to defend Biafra land. We need money to convert into the energy that they will use. And that energy is the manpower that they will carry in their hand. And that manpower is the guns and bullets that the terrorists that comes to Biafra land must collect. So everything is centered on raising money at the end of the day, because a house was not built with sand. America that you see today, people sacrifice, people spend money. There is no country that can be successful without money. The reason why you see that UK, America, and Europe are coming to Africa and they don't want to leave Africa is because without Africa, they cannot survive. They are feeding fat on every resources in Africa. Africa is their well. Africa is their depot. Africa is their resources. Africa is their bank. Africa is where they get everything. That is why they don't want to remove their hands in Africa. That is why, as Niger is boiling, you see, is it Kamala Harris, Vice President of America, having every engagement with Tinubu to make sure that the military coup juntas do not succeed, that they should intervene, they should use ECOWAS. And America is pumping money into ECOWAS for them to buy more weapons to be coming, for those that want to go and die, for them to go and die, because they are going to die. Europe is doing same. UK is doing same, and they're not backing down. Why? You should ask yourself, what is the interest? Why don't you just go and relax? Is it your country? No, it's not their country. But it is because they have interest. They have interest that they want to gain. Without this interest that they want to gain, without the value, without the treasure that they have in all these places, which is taking you down and counting it in coins. You count from 1 cent, count from 50, you count from 100, you count to trillions and millions and thousands and whatever you can call it. So this is the reason why all these criminals that call themselves colonialists will not leave Africa alone, because of the money. So we cannot achieve anything without the money. So don't go back criticizing the amount that has been allotted to the convention in Finland, because you will be doing yourself more harm than good. We need more money than that, and that is just one and another avenue to raise some money to put in some other things that we need to do. So we thank you that will be doing your best, and those that have been donating to make sure ESN is standing strong and Biafran Liberation Army are doing their work. We need more, and we have more to do, and we encourage every Biafran and lovers of freedom to do same. Now, our allegiances with the Amazonians remain stronger than before. So we want Biafrans to understand that a lot of things will be happening, and when our PM comes live, you'll be hearing the next steps and strategies that will follow. We appreciate Biafrans that have been standing and not backing down, and we want you to continue standing, because it is you or never. It is Biafra first. It is you, and it is you, and you are Biafra. So, to all the legal teams of Mazi NNAMDI KANU, the doctor of Mazi NNAMDI KANU ran away. The question we should ask is, why did his doctor run away? And why did they have to go and bring another doctor? What happened that the first doctor ran away? What are they hiding? Why are they not telling us something? And why is it that they are coming now to write paper, write letters, and tell us, Mazi NNAMDI KANU says, stop shit at home. But tomorrow, you people will come out and say, Mazi NNAMDI KANU is dying in detention. His health, they have not allowed medical to see him. They have not allowed this. Do you know that Ejiofor lied yesterday inside the interview when they asked him, so now, the medical angle of Mazi NNAMDI KANU, what is happening? He started lying that there is a doctor that is attending to him. Chai! Chineke, Alumero. Because if he had said the truth there, that since then he is still dying, they would have said, oh, so if the person is dying, so why are you coming to deceive them here that they should stop this at home? So we now ask, what happened where the doctor, where they carry go treatment, run before? Why run come off for Nigeria? What happened? And now, why is you, Ejiofor, trying to run? We already know that Ejimako is a U.S. citizen, so he does not have anything to lose. That one can run out anytime. And I understand that he was indicted in America. That is how he now finds himself back to Nigeria. So any moment from now, if his a case on the system disappears, he can likely run over to America again. So his families are there. So he has nothing to lose. That is why getting a contract from One Nigeria to do any hill manner of things against Biafra and against Mazi NNAMDI KANU, against Simon Ekpa, is not a crime to them because they understand they have one leg somewhere that they can always run down to. So we are asking all of you, before you start running, before the next one steps out of your own house, before a Ejiofor carry him family, before a Ejimako move, before the next medical practitioner move, before the next clerk of the chambers of Ezokiome, before the next clerk of chambers of Ejiofor and that of Ejimako, before any of you move and step and say, oh, now one come out, go another place, make una produce Mazi NNAMDI KANU first. That's the question we're asking. Where is the Mazi NNAMDI KANU? Let us know where the Mazi NNAMDI KANU is first. Because before, people will say, we go to see Mazi NNAMDI KANU. Do people know that they stopped the Fulani boy Meme from saying Mazi NNAMDI KANU? These criminal lawyers, they stopped. They stopped Meme from saying Mazi NNAMDI KANU. Why? Because they have seen that they have deteriorated the situation. The contract of Ejimako was to make sure, as he came and write that we should, Mazi NNAMDI KANU say we should not fund ESN again. We should not do fundraising again. We should not defend Biafra land again. We should allow the terrorists to invade Biafra land and then take over. We should not do sit at home again. That one ran and then did not succeed. And then they exposed it from the interview of just yesterday when they asked Ejiofor, why have they not succeeded in disbanding this ESN as the contract was given to you guys? No, they did not succeed. So, as they saw that using Ejimako and the game has failed, they now stopped Meme from going in. Ezokome now came out and was talking his rubbish. Even Mazi NNAMDI KANU say he does not support this. He does not want. Did we tell you that Mazi NNAMDI KANU should support what we are doing? Someone that is at gunpoint, what does he need to support? You don't need to support anything. You just need to stay there as they lock your hands in between your legs. You are not the one to decide when you have to leave the place. So how and why are you the one to be purportedly writing letter to tell us how and when to do and how to release you? Because when these lawyers are talking, they think they are talking to fools. Even if Mazi NNAMDI KANU had given his consent to whatever they gave him to say or to write, we don't bloody care. You know why? Because he is in detention. And he is acting under duress. They are pointing gun on his head. And we are his followers. He is our Oga Patapata. We are his disciples. He is our shepherd. He has taught us the road to follow, even when there is no light at night. So when he is not even there, and then we are walking through that road alone at night, we know where to put and to match our foot. We will follow the footprint that he had taught us, and then we will match it to enter that place and know the right place to go. So we don't need Mazi NNAMDI KANU inside detention to still be the one to be telling us what you have to do to secure yourself. No. When he said in the video that was purported in the court, where he said, I want Biafra land to be safe, peaceful, because we are fighting to protect these people. Yes, people don't know the meaning of what he said. I want Biafra land to be peaceful and secured. How will Biafra land be peaceful and secured? It is when you eliminate the elements that are coming to create chaos. That is when Biafra land will be peaceful. It is when you destroy the terrorists that are coming. That is when Biafra land will be peaceful. And then if you can check out something, since he made that statement, do you know that we have achieved what he said? Go and check when MNK made that statement in the court, in that video that went viral. Since that time, we had intensified our efforts in fighting the terrorists in Biafra land. And then when you check the report that One Nigeria brought out in the second quarter of 2023, you see that Biafra land, the southeast of Nigeria, is the safest place from the report that is on the chart. That batch that I posted it. Biafra land, southeast in particular, is the safest place in one Nigeria for one to be. So we achieve a peaceful end. Why? Because we were able to pursue and to destroy and to kill anything that is coming to kill our women and children. Peace is where there is no presence of massacre. Peace is where there is no presence of raping. Peace is where there is no presence of destruction of lives and properties. Peace is where there is no presence of cutting our women who are pregnant into two and removing their babies and removing their organs on the body and selling it for $225,000 per organs. This is the amount they sell the organs of our people. So for you to have peace in Southeast, for you to have peace in Biafra land, you have to be ready to implement what will eliminate anything that is anti-peace. When you eliminate anything that is anti-peace in the region of Biafra, you have achieved the peace that MNK talked about. And I want to applaud all Biafrans who have been removing their money from their pocket, from wherever they are, to fund and to support ESN for them to be able to fight this fight. This is a volunteer army. It is not an army that is on a salary base. No, it's a volunteered army. And there is no army that you can defeat that is a volunteered army in this war. You see the coup in Niger, you see the one in Burkina Faso, you see the one in Mali. If they were contracted personnel that are coming to fight for money, they would not have won or stand their ground to the end. But because they are volunteer armies and they are fighting for a just cause that is singing in their blood, they must win. And that is why the God of Biafra is standing with us and we are winning this war. So we will continue to fight and we will continue to ask for more support and for everyone to come together, because if we don't come together and put our eggs in one place and decide when to break it and how to break it and the kind of sacrifice to do with the egg, I tell you, Biafra land will not be in our own hands. But now, Biafra land is in our hands. We are securing it every day and we are doing the needful, and we implore all Biafrans to stand in solidarity with our PM, who speaks from the Biafran Republic government in exile, and we are doing the needful, and we will continue. All the legal team of Mazi NNAMDI KANU are all corrupt. That is what you need to understand. So do not listen to any of them anymore. Now, Kanunta, to tell you something, that the enemies of Mazi NNAMDI KANU are too many. Kanunta has gotten a contract from One Nigeria. They have built a radio And that radio has been launched, and they are using that radio now to work against the mandate of Biafra. And they are serving the purpose of one Nigeria. So when MNK said you should forget about all these Afo and Shi and all these Biafran groups that they are creating different things, that they are being funded by one Nigerian terrorist, this is what we mean. When they were saying that autopilot was funded by one Nigeria, we were laughing at them. But today, we that they say one Nigeria funded us, we are the ones destroying one Nigeria, and one Nigeria is laughing. So tell us which day that we have ever come out and say support one Nigeria, or go and do election for one Nigeria, or sustain one Nigeria. All our messages has been destroy one Nigeria. The sole aim of IPOB created by Mazi NNAMDI KANU was what? To make sure one Nigeria is dismantled, destroyed to the ground, so that all of us will be safe. Because if we don't do it, they will destroy us all. That is why you see people packing their children in body bags. In Plateau, in Benue, in Borno, in Sokoto, in Niger, in Kaduna, in Abuja, and all over one Nigeria, to the north and to the south. Why? Because they don't live up to the situation of the day. They seem to be unprovoked. And when you seem to be unprovoked, the terrorist now capitalizes on your foolishness, and they will continue to massacre all of you day in, day out. The Biafran people have been provoked already, and they will continue to be provoked, and they will continue to fight and destroy their enemies, because we are not fools. This is 2023, not 1966. Kidnapping Mazi NNAMDI KANU was a way of ending us, but you cannot end us. And writing letters from the detention to come and give us is a way of telling us that we are in detention, and that we are in chains, and that we cannot speak, that we can only speak under duress in detention. No, 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 no. We reject it in the name of Chukwu Kikabiang. We reject it. That is why our PM is the man standing. Mazi NNAMDI KANU remains the leader of this movement, but at this time, he cannot lead from detention, because the enemies will capitalize on his weakness. They will capitalize on his chains. They will capitalize on everything that will be coming out there, and there is nothing he will say that will make good use of the situation for us. That is why you must have a leader now. Call him interim leader, call him the spokesperson, call him the PM, whatever name you call him. He doesn't care about all those accolades. What God brought him to do is to do what? He is to finish what we had started. And he doesn't care about your title. So give him your support, because he is the man standing in, and he deserves our respect. As we speak, he is serving you on official duty. So pray for him. Grace his existence, because Chukwu Okike knew why he brought him. And I must appreciate all of you, the media team, because you guys have been doing amazing work for the past 2 weeks that we've been doing the sit at home. You guys have been online, on. The media has not been calm. We have given to them bomber to bomber, and this wouldn't have been achieved without the love and synergy that we share, and the unity of purpose that we put on the table. It should have been Biafra first, and that has always been Biafra first, and then every other thing follows later. So I must appreciate you all for that, and for what you guys have done. And I say thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And we must continue, and we will achieve more. Thank you, thank you, thank you. The first, you have the mic. Sorry for taking that long. You know, I come just once in a while. So it's like I go palace. So I need to see Oba and talk to Oba, and give him better sense for his head. The first, are you there? Maybe
Clear,
I've
my
gone to the other
minister.
room.
Loud and clear.
The other room.
No. I can never go to that. I can never go to the other room. That is, I thought you lived there, Mazi Aparawa.
No, now only once in a while they visit there.
Thank you for that submission. We must continue, guys. The devil is a liar. and we must continue. Mazi NNAMDI KANU must be released. Ejiofor or Ejiofor will tell us where Mazi NNAMDI KANU is. Mazi NNAMDI KANU must be released. And there's no two ways about it. He can come and shout about sit at home. It will not stop what we are doing. They can cry about sit at home. It will never stop what we are doing. It can never stop what we are doing. So we go to God knows you've been here for a while. Unmute yourself.
Yeah. Hello, Biafra.
Hello.
Oh, hell, Biafra.
Oh, hell, Biafra. Good man, you're welcome.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
What I'm trying to put down is, sometimes I will be wondering, how did one Nigeria or Britain or Fulani Caliphate able to grab almost all of them? Look at the lawyers, especially that Doma. I call it Zekomek, or what do you call that, man? All of them were being grabbed, and they are working for the Fulani Caliphate interest. I don't know, even to the extent so-called Kanonta. All these things, if they are choputana, or Ghana, or Bumazo, although NNAMDI KANU already said it for a long time that if you see the heavy mountain that they struggle, they fight many mountains that we are going to climb. Some of us are thinking that maybe it's a joke. And now, sometimes I'll be even crying. What of if not NNAMDI KANU? Who come out early, just like John the Baptist, start shouting? You know what the Caliphate have done? Just imagine Kaduna, imagine Plateau, imagine Benue, and other places. The Caliphate, they will install, after taking a dangerous oath, they will install a person in form of their governor or minister in that particular state. So when the terrorists, you already stand by, you already stand by, waiting when the gate is open. They will now enter the state and leash a meha. And that thing was going on. Just imagine a peaceful state like a Plateau state. You know that those days, those 80s, 70s, you know that white men like that Plateau? Because the weather of Plateau state, when I was there, 80s, you know, their weather is white man weather. You see white men, white women, they always went there and camp in the hotel. You know, when you come to Plateau State, those days, you thought you are in a white man land. Look at that peaceful state now, is something else now, just because of terrorists. But to God be the glory. Sometimes I'll be crying. I'll be crying and crying. I say, who, if not Mazi NNAMDI KANU, how did they even get all this idea of forming the ESN and the rest of, you know that even the East, I think we are now talking and we are saying a lot of things here. Do you know that if NNAMDI KANU did not rise up and start shouting on time, all those people that stand there say, okay, just imagine, did they have any blueprints of security? Nothing. Even they are against the security we found by ourselves as a citizen, as a individual, they are against it. They say open the rules so that you see the previous speaker said a lot of things here. I was like crying inside my spirit. I was like crying, assuming that we are not put ourselves together to work on ourselves. That is what I come in conclusion to say. They call it a self-determination, because although I don't speak too much grammar, when you say self-determination or self-defense, it's individual thing or a collective thing. Nnamdi Kanu cannot do it alone. I bet to God be the glory. He start shouting in the wilderness, just like John the Baptist. He was shouting and shouting. Until things went where he went, a lot of attack coming to him. Do you know that these herdsmen are still standby? Now they are playing low key now, as if they are not there. My brother, their network, their satellite are watching any slightest leaking space they will enter in. I don't think if someone is hearing me. Hello? Hello? Am I talking
Yes,
to
loud
myself?
and clear. Yes, yes, you're loud and clear.
It look like I'm talking to myself.
Yeah,
So,
hearing you. Go ahead.
my brother
Go
is
ahead.
here.
We are hearing you.
Sometimes I will be speechless. I will be speechless in sense that if you in Igbo land, you see that by now, because all those things Fulani people, Caliphate are doing, the major target is Biafra. Even they are killing in Plateau, they are not satisfied. They are killing in Benue, in Kaduna, all those places. They are not yet gotten what they want. The main target of all those killing is Biafra, and they prepare very heavy against Biafrans. Then look at how God is doing his own thing by his own way. Just a little token, and the previous speaker called it volunteer forces, volunteer soldiers. They don't even care whether they eat or not, because by now they would have been complaining. But if they volunteer themselves, they can even go hungry. Make sure that our mother, look at my old woman, my grandmother, you know, all of them, they are there. I went outside to look for what to send to them. Assuming they bring the message that these people enter into our land and consume them, just the way they are doing in Plateau. How will I feel? I will not be comfortable in white man life. You are fair. In fact, sometimes I will be imagining, I will think so deep. It happening before our eyes. We are seeing it happening to other places, especially even of recent. You see the one happening in a Plateau, 120 of recent. Is it not last week? All these things. Sometimes I will be crying and I don't know. I say God will bless that Mazi NNAMDI KANU, as well as
Thank you.
Prime Minister. Yeah, let me.
Thank
Brother,
you. Thank
I
you.
don't speechless. Yeah,
Thank
I'm
you.
speechless.
Thank
I'm
you.
speechless.
Thank you. We must continue. Don't be,
Yeah, God bless all of
these people, they can never stop Biafra. What we are doing is a divine, Ejiofor Lindsay said yesterday that Biafra is a divine project. When they asked him if Biafra can be stopped, he said it's a divine project. And I also concur with that. And that's why even Ejiofor and his like can never stop what we are doing. So, and whatever the devil is doing, just tell the devil that he's a liar and we must continue. I cannot co-host anybody else. I don't know why. University, you have to pick up that co-host, and then if you're busy, just drop it, and then I will send it to somebody else. Our own 247, you are welcome. You have the mic, and then we have Ifeanyi. Ifeanyi has finished
I
receiving
don't see.
advice.
I don't see
Oh, you
any
don't
post.
see it?
No.
he said he's telling that you upset you co-host that I cannot even reclaim it back. Yeah, I'm hitting cancel is not canceling, but it's okay. We must continue. We can never relent. We need to ask a job where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU. We need to ask a Jimako, that one, the criminal, or the actor. We should be calling him an actor, because even if I here was saying, I remember if I saying, no, 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 he's under duress. I said, no, you should give him, we should all give him like a award for the best acting of the year. Alaye Jimako should be given the award for the best actor of the year, because how he was reading that script and everybody thought that he was under duress. Yeah, yeah, he was under duress, like so much money that the Nigerian government promised him, and that's why he was sweating. Mazu, go 247, you have the mic.
Oh, are they here? All the media warriors in the house. I greet everybody. I greet you now. Our Biafran queen, I greet you. This and the way you put for your cheek like this, you don't tell you don't reach where you go come out. This our Biafran queen, and make you know they follow us the answer Simon Ekpe again. Make we they see that your Biafran queen. We don't forget saying that your neighbor. I greet everybody, one love. I can see you, my beautiful, loving sister Eunice. Wow, thank you so much. I greet every one of us, good man. I don't suppose they greet good man again. I don't suppose they greet the first. I suppose they greet some, only women and we suppose they greet now, because all of us, now the same thing where you be, I be, with their fight. So we go there pet our women, whether they stand by our side all the time. So I respect everybody. One love, my family, one love. You know, I wish just Mazi NNAMDI KANU could come out now and see that the 100 men he has been crying for are now not only 100 men, they are more than 1,000 men, if not 1,000,000 men. Because there are even more people that are more dangerous than we are, that we don't even know. I am so happy that everything they play, they show, things that has been covered are unfolding. We are seeing. So I must say that everybody that work, who say you know the work, even you coming to spend your time here, even if you are not talking, you are listening. Even if you be sabo, even if you are enemy, you are coming here to listen, to find an excuse to blackmail. You are doing a nice job. Because if you don't blackmail, we will not sit up. If you don't kick us, we will not move. As an Gaddafi so ukwa bara nwa ukwa bara nwa yeah. So we are making progress every day, every day. I am happy. Like our Prime Minister rightly said that Geoffrey will never open his mouth. That any day a Geoffrey, that any day a Geoffrey opens his mouth will smell. And it has been like that. If he opens mouth, he woes, not be only smell. Look at what he go do yesterday. Look at when they brought him back to Nigeria. Ask him who they bring back. When we brought him back, he did not say when they brought him. When we go and listen. Every statement wherefore come out from a mouth, na commitment in the commit himself. When there, Ejiofor said, when we brought him back to this country, when you hear say mouth to the smell, no be small one. We are making progress. We must not allow anything like distraction to come. Even if he come, you kick him, he go, they go. So one thing I want us to know is that everything we are doing is working. Today, I see that terrorists kill over 30 soldiers this evening in Niger border. or in the north, terrorists killed over 30 soldiers. The ones where they kill in the border before, they no follow. This one na today. Go and shake news, you go find out. And many things are happening every day. There's no point of telling you how many people they killed in Plateau or Jos or in Mango or in Benue. No, that one has become normal thing. Killing and the burying people in mass is normal thing. So when you see it now, you don't have to bother yourself. You remember the day they were shooting. You see little children playing their football there. It has become normal thing. We are no longer scared of what they are bringing. So the same are people. So I want us to understand that everything we would they do is the work. Everything we they do is the work, and we must continue. Anything we they do anywhere, continue to do. We must continue. And I want us to remember ahead when the first was mentioning it to us. We all need to go to Finland. If you can go, if you have the document to go, you are in diaspora, mostly those of us that are in Europe, you need to go. Don't look at the money you are going to waste, or not even waste. Don't look at the money you are going to spend. The money is not a waste. You are going to write your name. You are going to write your name in a place that it can never be wiped away. I'm telling us the truth. So let us go there. When you hear fighting costs a lot of things, and this is one of them. We must go to Finland and prove to the world that we are willing to take our freedom by fire, by force. That time you hear die by fire, I take it by fire, I take it by force. It is now. If you know how to pray, pray to take Biafra by fire. Pray to take Biafra by force. Is now. As for our enemy, we have come to realize, they have come to explain to the world that they are the ones that are keeping Mazi NNAMDI KANU. Because if you can't understand the game they are playing, like I said yesterday, is just to make sure that they silence good man, they silence the first, they silence Sonny Akbarawa, silence Ifeanyi, silence our Biafran queen, silence every one of us, silence me, silence everybody by making us to forget that there is anybody like Mazi NNAMDI KANU. And that is why they are fighting now to stop sit at home. Have you seen where, what do you call them, a council or being erudite lawyers will be fighting against the sit at home instead of fighting to bring their client out? I never see. Because they are supposed to be asking them in that television they went to, what happened? What hope are you giving Nigerians, at least, because there are Nigerians in Nigerian system? What hope are you giving Nigerians that there will be peace in the southeast? What hope are you giving your Nigerians that Mazi NNAMDI KANU will come out? Because they say if they call Biafra, their mouth will go tear. This is the kind of question but they are not asking them. What are they asking them? What promise, what effort or what assurance are you giving that the sit at home will stop? I think the question was something like, how can you ask a lawyer? How can you ask a lawyer how much assurance he is going to give to federal government that if they release Mazi NNAMDI KANU now, sit at home go stop? It is clear. I don't know why they are beating around the bush. I don't know why you are asking Mazi NNAMDI KANU to tell you to stop sit at home. We are not waiting for Mazi NNAMDI KANU to tell us to stop sit at home. We are neither waiting for him to tell us start sit at home. We are not taking orders from him. He has given us all the orders he should give us before now. And we have taken them. They are there in the records. They are there in the Twitter. They are there in the Instagram. They are there in Facebook. There in YouTube. Go get them. Listen and hear. What did he tell you? The last one I saw yesterday was anything that happened to me, okokom shakararam, a slight injury, bam, on my body. Catch all the Ohaneze, ask them to bring me. Catch all the politicians, tell them that they bring me, come. So we know whom to hold responsibility, and we are holding them. If we have been able to achieve, if it's only that we have achieved that the governor of Imo State and his likes, the senators, they have run to Abuja, they are now living in Abuja, they are governing from Abuja, no problem. That one is a big thing. So another thing I want us to know is that if they tell you that they have killed, like that Egu said yesterday, that Sit at Home has killed, or they have killed and buried Sit at Home, why are you still crying over the Sit at Home? If you succeeded in killing and burying it, why are you coming out to cry for it again? They cannot stop Sit at Home. You see, the same way Biafra has been is the same way Sit at Home is. You can't take away Biafra from people's life. You can't take it from the air they breathe. That's the way the Sit at Home has been, because we see Sit at Home as the only master key to our freedom. Not only that, we are seeing it as a master key to freedom for Mazi NNAMDI KANU, no, for our own freedom. And I want to make it clear that if we don't see Mazi NNAMDI KANU, you are not seeing your freedom. If you cannot free Mazi NNAMDI KANU, you cannot free yourself. Because we have to free Mazi NNAMDI KANU before we know that we can free ourselves. I will stop here. Thank you so much. Thank
you, our own Mazugo, for that. Thank you, thank you. Ifeanyi is receiving advice. So, Ifeanyi, are you still here? Are you receiving advice? And then we'll continue. We'll continue. Christopher, and then we have our warrior queen still here, and village village people. This is your name. This is your new name. Thank you, our own minister. Village people, when you're ready, let us know. Good man, I sent you the mic. We need to know when the village people come. Oh, Christopher, unmute yourself.
Yeah. Oh my God. The first. Oh boy. You know, go use laugh keep person for you. First and foremost, let me start by acknowledging our great leader, Mazi NNAMDI KANU. I can't stop praying for his good health, mental health, physical health, regardless of what these evil people have been using his name to portray. I acknowledge His Excellency, the Prime Minister, Mazi Simonekwa. May you continue to grow in strength and wisdom, and I keep praying for divine favor to follow you. The first, I greet you, the Minister of Information, Mazi Akbarawa. You are a great man. I greet you. I see you. All comrades here, all ministers, everybody. Mazi, you go 247. Thank you for your wisdom. Thank you for, the teachings and everything. And all comments here, I say thank you for being here. I just concluded, because I'm in Abuja now. I'll also take the next flight back to where I'm based. I just concluded my routine visits with our leader, Onyendo. And you know what he told me? He said, Barrister Ejiofor is the eyes. Is the eyes of the zoo government in IPOB. Today we were speaking on the space from the village people. When the university followed me with that village people, I was like, now wow, I'm on top of this Biafra struggle. My village people will not follow me for Twitter. My village people don't they follow me for Twitter. Okay, I go follow them back. So yeah, we were playing that audio of the Prime Minister when he said Barrister Ejiofor is the eyes of the Zoo government in IPOB. The first, I don't know if you can find that audio, would appreciate it. It can spice up the space a bit. Regarding what the minister, Sonia Farawa said, listen, my people in diaspora and everywhere, I know some of you are still OB apologists. You still have one foot here, one foot. They'll be waiting for your mandate, waiting for that your eyes on your judiciary. I hope it doesn't turn to obituary. So some of you are still there. Don't be confused, okay? Get your acts right. I know some of you in the diaspora especially, you went to see Beyonce's concert. Some of you pay more than $10,000 to see Beyonce, to shake Nyash, sing all those songs. Some of you go pay way more to watch Burna Boy, to watch Wizkid sing all those songs. Now, to come for the convention, many of us, in fact, I just finished the registration now. I'm happy with the scrutiny. You have to send in your passport, whatever residence permit and everything, I've done all those things. We are waiting. We'll follow. We don't book flights. We don't do registration. We are just waiting to everything. We will enter the convention. Some people are so gullible and I don't know. Some people are saying, oh, you want to do referendum in Finland. Who told you they are trying to do referendum in Finland? This is what the zoo does to you. I see the comments from people in the zoo. How can you do referendum? Who told you this is referendum? We are going there to listen, to brainstorm, and to support. The conference hall, whether it's sponsored or not sponsored, it's not for free. Everything you see happening is not for free. In fact, I've been rubbing minds with my brother Ugochukwu also. Like, the government can also sell, things, clothes, face caps, flags, and also generate funds. We need more funds. So anyhow we can help, we'll be there. So I want to say keep up the good work, and especially my people in Europe and all over the world. It will be very nice to meet one another in person finally at the convention. And please do your best to show up. Do your best to support. Do your best. Just showing up there, it's enough mental support, and it will boost the morale for this government, for our movement. Let us show the world that we are coming to speak with one voice and with full force. And regarding the I saw that interview, I read his body language and I was like, man, this one is, I saw the body language, the whole lies and everything. I didn't even bother wasting my precious time because I could see him, he's in no reach. So thank you all. And yeah, I use my mic here. Keep up the good work, my people. God bless us all. Yeah.
Thank you. I'm seeing a lot of people are requesting for Mike, but there's nobody requesting. So I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Wachineke, for that. Our own Christopher. Thank you. We love you. So if you're requesting for Mike and it's not being accepted, please go out and come back in. It shows that 11 people requesting, and I'm not seeing any of those people at all. But we must continue. Simon Eba Ozochukwu, you have the mic. Oh, hold on, Simon Ozochukwu. Biafra warrior queen, she has to speak. She's our warrior queen. We don't have another one. Warrior queen, you have the mic. Is our warrior queen getting advice? Our warrior queen is receiving advice. So, all right, Christopher, go ahead.
I just finished speaking, my brother.
Oh, now Christopher. I think I'm the one receiving advice. Simon Ebot or Chuku, unmute yourself. Ozochukwu, mute yourself. All right, Ozochukwu is in the other room. We have our one and only Quinitic Angel.
Thank you. First, I greet you.
Oh, okay.
Thank
you. Go ahead. Loud and clear.
I can't hear myself. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay. Thank you so much. I want to greet the Minister of Information, Mazi Sonny. You're too much. The first, you're wonderful. My sister, the Biafran Queen, and my brother that finished speaking, Christopher. I'm happy you went to see our leader, and he told you that AGO4 is the eye. AGO4 is the eye of Nigerians, of DSS, of DOS, of everything. To his betrayal, to his kidnapping. In fact, I am so fabulously, flabbergastedly welcoming that your visit. In fact, the next visit when you want to go, I want to go with you. I want to also be there. Thank you so much. The first, I want to thank you. I want to thank you this evening. I want to bless you. And I want to bless God for making us being here. It is not of me that run it, neither of him that will it, but of the Lord and of the grace of God that showeth mercy. He has decided to show us mercy in this Biafra freedom, actualization. His mercy has been released upon us. And upon the piloters, and upon the pivot, the wheel which it is rotating on, Isi Akaraka, our Prime Minister, Isi Bogwe, Isi Akaraka. We are happy to be his disciples. We are happy to answer Simon Hebert. All of us, Simon Hebert. We are happy answering Simon Hebert. He said, I see all of you are answering now Simon Hebert. We are happy to answer that name. Oh, we see Nebo, we see Akaraka. We are happy to follow him. And he will lead us to the glorious ground and to the glorious land, which is our land of freedom, our land where everybody will be somebody, a place where every man, every woman, every child shall become somebody. What God has destined you to be, we will become that which He has assigned all of us to be. A place where we will sleep and keep our doors open without looking here and there and see if Fulani is coming around or not. A place where our freedom, our security shall be the watchword. The land of freedom, the land of glory. That is the land of Biafra. And for my fellow Biafrans, right there, thank you. I want to thank you. Those of us in the homeland, we have kept the order of our Prime Minister, the order of Biafran government. We have kept this order that we bring this settlement and freedom. We have kept heed to these orders that our Prime Minister has displayed, has released every time. I want to thank those of us in the homeland for keeping this order, for sitting at home, for obeying our Prime Minister, for obeying the Biafran government in exile, for doing the needful. I also want to thank all of them and all of us who are contributing to us immensely towards the achievement and the achievement of this freedom. And I also want to appeal to all of us that are doing that we should do more. We should do more. Like in the morning when my brother Goodman was on the space, we said freedom is expensive. Freedom is not free. And in fact, for everyone who is looking up for freedom, you must be ready to sacrifice. Some of us, like one of my brothers said here, well, some of us are sacrificing, our minister said some of us are sacrificing our food. Some are sacrificing their life, putting their life on the line in the homeland, putting their life on the battle line. Some of us are sacrificing our sleep, sacrifice our health, sacrifice our food, sacrifice our water, whatever that gives us joy. We put it first on the line because it is Biafra first. And this is what freedom entails. Freedom doesn't come so easy. It comes by sacrifice. And whoever that must be willing to enjoy freedom must be ready to sacrifice. Therefore, brethren, men and brethren, all over the world, beloved people of God, people God has beautified. The land of Biafra is a place of beauty. The place God has beautified. People whom God created with a special destiny, a special possession, a special creation. That is why everywhere in the world you will see them. You will see us everywhere in the world, and they are making waves. We are making waves everywhere in the world, making the government of people, other countries that are not working, to work and to become what they will not. Even in the days of slavery, you see those who were sold into slavery, the Biafrans who were sold into slavery, made those countries in those ancient years to become what they are now. And that is why we say, and I tell you, we are created by Elohim with a special creation, a special reality, a special possession, a special attribute. Therefore, men and brethren, that which God has made us to be, let us fight for it and become what He wants us to be. Therefore, I want to encourage every one of us. Every one of us. Mazi NNAMDI KANU cannot be left in the dungeon. Let us continue what we are doing. As for Ejiofor, he will pay with his life when the day will come. And the day will come, and the day is very soon. He has killed, and he has killed many Biafrans. He will pay. He will pay. Him and Madubugo and all of them who has been used as a tool from the Nigerian forces, of the Fulani forces, to kill our people. They will pay. Those treacherous betrayals, they will pay. A time is coming when we will sacrifice them, because automatically they will be sacrificed as they have sacrificed others. They have sacrificed the life of many Biafrans. Many Biafrans have fallen because of these treacherous enemies and treacherous ones who is looking for their stomach, embezzling things just to feed their stomach and feed their generation, which those generations cannot last, because as they have brought people down, their generation shall also be brought down. That is sure and that is certain, because whoever accused anyone who is a killer of Biafran shall also receive the same sword. Therefore, may we not lose courage. May we not lose courage. May we not be disappointed. Our leader, Mazi NNAMDI KANU, shall come out successfully alive. No matter what they say, no matter what happens, no matter how his health is deteriorated, we will see him face to face. The Bible says, a day will come, a glorious day, when I shall see my Lord face to face. When I shall see the face of my Lord face to face. I am dreaming, and I am actually waiting for that day where we shall see him face to face. The glorious day where we shall see him face to face. Men and brethren, I want to tell you that that day is near, as we are also moving towards the conference for referendum. The conference, the university of this conference, the teachings that will come from every nook and cranny of the world. For this conference, I am also encouraging others, and I'm encouraging all of us. Like my brother Christopher said, let us go, let us be there and support our Prime Minister and hear for ourselves and be educated more, because it is part of education, and we are also being educated on every side as long as Biafra is concerned. But one thing I must also tell us, that Biafra is here. Let us keep our hand crossed, because Biafra is here. Thank you so much, first. Thank you so much, our Prime Minister. I yield my mic, even as my wife is disturbing me here, not allowing me to speak what I want to say. She's busy shunning me down here. I yield my mic. Thank you so much, the first. God bless you.
Thank you, Wachineke. Thank you. We must continue.
Thank you, the first.
We must continue.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
I don't know if
wonderful.
I can't hear myself. The first, was anybody hearing what I was saying?
Yes, we heard you.
All
I
right.
think Twitter is dealing with us today, but
thank you.
the devil is a liar.
God bless you.
Thank you
so much. Thank you, our Prime Minister. Thank you, our Minister. Honorable Minister of Information. Thank you so much. The Lord bless you.
All right.
Thank you.
All right.
As you go.
All right.
First, You're
We
blessed.
have
Thank you so much. And every other ones on the background listening.
I don't think he can hear me. Oh, Chichi, can you tell her thank you? That we are saying thank you. And Chichi has the mic. Our own Chichi, one and only.
Hello, my
You're welcome.
people. Good afternoon, everyone. It's my pleasure to be here, and I want to thank you, Professor, the first, and
You guys have started with this professor.
my,
Make my head in no get big
I
out.
beg, make you get bigger. You deserve it. You deserve it now. Anybody that thinks it's easy, let them come try you, Abby. Yeah. So, well, I thank Akbarawa, our Minister of Information. I want to thank my sisters and my brothers, Biafran Queen, and all my wonderful Biafran brothers and sisters. I'm actually at work, but I just want to, pop in to say hello to everyone and to commend you all for all you're doing. I also want to involve myself into asking Carol White, Ejiofor, Ejimako, Ozokene, Nnamdi Kanu siblings, DOS, saboteurs, and all their errats, and all the evil people, asking you guys, where is our leader? Where is our Hamadike? We are resolute and we are ready to fight you all if you don't produce our real Hamadike. Like the Bible says, uh, I know I know the voice of my sheep, and my sheep knows my voice. We know our leader very well, and our leader knows us very well. So we cannot be deceived by their evil propaganda, whatever. And I want to thank our Biafra brothers and sisters back home for hearkening to our voices by sitting at home for 2 weeks. And it was very successful. And I will continue to pray for you all that very soon, Biafra will come, right? So you all continue to do the needful while we all also are doing the needful over here. So we appreciate you all for sitting at home and continue to stay safe. Jump up past any form of propaganda when they tell you there's nothing like sitting at home. Please, the more they say it, the more we're sitting at home. So we commend you all, and we also commend all your efforts. I want to thank my PM, my honorable PM. He's making us proud, and we are very proud of him as well. And we have him in our prayers every single minute of the day. Yeah. So our prayers also go to our leader, Mazi NNAMDI KANU, that whatever the enemies have done against him, I pray that he will be out regardless. And all the enemies of Mazi NNAMDI KANU, I command them to die by fire. They will all die beyond recognition in the name of Chukwu Kabiama. So I want to commend our media team. You all are doing wonderful. I appreciate you all. And thank you for our Umada. You all are wonderful. We are so proud of you. So thank you so much. And I love you all. And God bless you. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you, our own Chichi, for that wonderful, wonderful submission. We love you. We love you as always. Thank you. Thank you. We go to Mazi Prince. Mazi Prince. Done. Well, let's go to our own Biafra warrior queen. We love our ladies. And then Mazi Prince.
The first, are you
Thank
still
Yeah.
there?
Oh, Simon. Uzoma, can you hear me? Uzoma cannot hear me. I'll bring you down and bring you up. All right. Biafra warrior queen, unmute yourself.
Yes, so I'm here. The first when you was calling me before, I was with the DSS. I was in the DSS office, so I couldn't speak. You know, they don't allow people to speak
Did,
there.
did you have your letter? Did you come out with a letter?
No, I come out with a message, very important message.
What did he
Yeah.
say?
The message was that every Biafra citizen, because we are already a citizen, every Biafra citizen should obey whatever our Prime Minister said. And he said every Biafra citizen that is in diaspora should go and buy their tickets and go to this this convention. He said we should all be there. We should all go there. That is very, very important. We must, as we must follow Samuel Ekpa, we must go to this convention. That is very, very important. That this convention is going to take us to the highest level. So that is very, very important. Please, even though you don't have passport, you don't have an international passport, if you are working, if you are any part of Europe, America, any Western world you are, once you are working, you receive salary, you can go and apply for visa. Please. Apply for visa, buy your ticket, whatever you are going to spend is not a waste. Do you know the other good news? I just paid for my ticket. It was so easy. It was so easy to pay for the tickets, to go and buy your ticket for. I bought only the normal person. Oh, I did not buy VIP. But if you can afford VIP, please do it. Don't think of the money. It's nothing. As our Minister for Information said before, it's nothing compared to what we are going to achieve. Do you know what it means to be in your country and be working and be safe and live as a citizen? You don't have to work like Jackie again. Like as at now, I'm on holiday. I have 3 weeks, and I think I was announcing it this last month or early this month. I'll be announcing that I will have 3 weeks holiday. Do you know what I did? I supposed to travel to my sister in England. I called her and I cut it off. I said no, because I have not booked my ticket. I just informed her that I will be coming. But when I heard about this convention, I paused. Normally I used to buy my ticket ahead, but I didn't buy ticket. I was waiting. I said, instead of me going to my sister, it's more important for me to go for this convention. I cancel my trip to UK. I cancel it. I prefer to cancel it and go to this convention, because if I calculate all the money I'm supposed to use there, it's only small thing we have to eat to go to this convention. It's more important for me. Even that convention is going to help my sister that is in UK. She will come back home and come and work as a nurse. Is a professional nurse in UK. So I don't think, and no amount will be too much. Please, if you don't have the money, go and borrow, I beg. Borrow. And write your name in the book of life. Do you know the Bible says it's your good work that will put your name, not any other thing. Don't look at the money, just look at it that you are doing a good work. Write your name. Let this your registry in this convention. Use it to write your name in the book of life, please. Because going to Biafra is already heaven. Biafra is our heaven on earth. The Bible promised us heaven on earth. The Bible that the Caucasian used to come and deceive us. The inside there, it is written that if we bring heaven, will come to this earth. That heaven on earth is Biafra. Biafra is the one that is going to overcome. Have you ever asked yourself why God have abandoned us in the hand of this terrorist? Because we abandoned God first. We abandoned him. We forsake because our ancestors was serving the true God before they come with their torchalized Bible. I know we know they torchalize it, But they bring it to convince us we will not be the one casting and binding the God of our ancestors, Jesus. When I think of that, if there's any way I can flog myself, I will flog myself. Just the way the Reverend Sister and Reverend Father flog themselves when they commit sin. When they commit sin, they will go, instead of them to go and confess, they will be flogging themselves, beating themselves. We abandon God. Our forefathers were serving the only true God. They were serving the God of heaven and earth, the God of creation. Do you think our God will create us and allow this animal to be killing us? No. It is written in the Bible. As our leader said, Prophet NNAMDI, he said, if you want to know who you are, go to the Old Testament and read it, and you will find out who you are in the Old Testament. That is what I have done, and I have found myself in the Old Testament, that we are those people that God promised that land filled with honey and milk and honey. Wait, I want to ask a question. Did the Israelites, the Jews, that land they are today, do they have mineral resources? It's just a question. No? Do they have all these riches that we have in our Biafra land? Do you know that Biafra land have everything that all other Africa has? Can you talk of gold? Is it uranium? Is it lithium? Is it oil? Is it what do they call it? So many other things. Just name it. We have coal. We have arable land. Everything that every other part have. Some part we have one. We have maybe two. One of these things. But everything you can find it in Biafra land. All over Biafra land. We have every mineral resources in the world. It's there. It's there. So that is the true land of honey and milk that God promised the children of Israel. We are the Israelites. We are the God, the children that God created in his own image. He has sent our Savior to come. Our Savior has come, which is Prophet NNAMDI KANU, to liberate our minds. That is why we are asking Carol White, the bleacher, the one that the two eyes have red spot because of over bleaching cream, Carol White cream. He was even using the fake one, not the original one, because he couldn't afford the original Carol White. That is why he have that spot. That is why we are asking him, where is our prophet NNAMDI KANU, the prophet of God, the only true prophet that I have ever grown up to know since I was born. The one that I've spoken. Everything he has spoken in the past have come to pass. Where is he? Ejimako, Abaribe, Eberibe, what did they call them? Oze Komen. Where is our leader, our prophet, NNAMDI KANU? Where have you people kept him? Where is he? We will start speaking. We will continue speaking. We will always speak. I am going to make a video. I will speak in Italian language. I will speak in English language, the two languages I know. I will even speak in it. I will start sharing it for them to know, for the world to know what is happening. That Nigeria is the most diabolic people on earth. They are the terrorists. They are the ones that have been drawing Africa down. They are the ones that make Africa to suffer so long. Nigeria, they are evil. They are an instrument in the hand of the England, of the Britain and America. They are using them. Even now, Tinubu don't go carry France join them. Now 3 countries they use Nigeria. Now 3 countries that they use Nigeria. They are using Nigeria government. Britain are using them. America are using them. Now France is also there using them. Only you, Ashawo, and Nigeria is an Ashawo country. Where any country where they go use that to dump them, and they are proud of it. You that are still fighting for one Nigeria, Obi, you are the most useless man on earth. If you need advice, you know what? Come to us. We are all mad for Biafra. We are Biafra. Me, I'm the maddest woman for Biafra. come and ask advice from me. If they look for mad people to seek advice from me, I demand for Biafra. Come and meet me and seek advice. Let them just bring me and you and put us in one room to know if you will come out from that room. I will strangle you till you die. That your voice. When you don't take go suck with you, I don't know. When we say you don't hook for your throat, they fit talk again. That throat, I go press us until you die. Obi, I'm talking to Obidiot, the one that call himself Peter Obi. If your name is Peter, please go and change it. That Peter Obi have made people to reject the name Peter. And Ejimako, Ejiofo, Oze Kilome, Oya Kilome, what they call you. You people should bring our leader out. Even Ejiofo, if you run, go fire go reject you, they go vomit you. As one of our brothers said, he said you better confess and die in the hand of Fulani. Just confess and die in their hand, because it will be better for you to die in their hands, so that they used to cut people's neck, so that they will just cut your neck once, will suffer. Because if you not confess and you can't manage enter our hand, what you will see, we will be cutting you little by little. What you will suffer, you will pray for death to come, you will not see death. We'll go carry Fulani when we don't arrest. We go carry your children. We go carry your wife. They go rape your children for your presence. Before you go find death, you will not see that death, Ejiofor, because you are the architect of all this. You were the eyes of the zoo in the IPOB. You are the one that have that Judas Iscariot kiss on our leader. You will never go free. Fire will reject you. Even though you die, you commit suicide, you go fire. They go vomit you, come back, because you never suffer rich. That I will yield my mic. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Wachineke, for that. Thank you. All right, let's go to Mazi Priest and then Mary. Mazi Onyeka, you've spoken before, but also let's give the new speakers mic. And then let's not forget that our Prime Minister, our one and only, the Agune Chamber One, the Mweje Buago, and every other name that you guys called him, he's coming live today. And I can't wait to see him and hear him. Our Prime Minister, one and only, is coming live. So as soon as he comes live, the space will go down, and then we will pick it up afterwards. So Mazi Prince, go ahead.
Thank you, my beloveds. Thank you. All protocols observed from here. I really appreciate you guys, especially you, the first, for being on desk since all this while. I just want to chip in because I think one of our mother have reported it. One of our own mother have reported us issue here. But I just want to make it more highlight urgent. Is an urgent for the cabinet, especially the Minister of Information, Akparawa, and the other cabinet from the Republic government in exile to address that issue. Do you get? Because most of our media warriors are having issue. I don't want to call anybody's name. And I want them to take this now serious, because they are blocking each other. And when the other one hosts space, the other one will not be able to see. We don't want to see that. I don't want anybody to go that angle. The way I just threw it now, I don't want anybody to call anybody's name. I want them. Mazu. I think Mazugo is here. Let them call them and address this issue now, so that we will not be having issue at any day again. That's what I wanted to chip in. Thank you. I will move. May God bless all Biafrans. Thank you.
Our defense, are you there? Okay.
I'm here. Thank you. We'll continue. We go to our own Mary, the only Mary in the house. Mary, you have the mic.
Okay, thank you very much. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, Simons. Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, our PM, and good evening, our mothers. Mother. My people. Ifefina, the eyes of zoo government. Ifeanyi Eyofo, Esokume, Iberibe, Ifeanyi Eyoko, whether I think Eyoko, I don't know, and all of them in zoo government, all the organize, all the old men them, their leaders them, zoo government leaders them. My grandmother they said, Ifeanyi Eyofo, you can fly, bird where they fly for up. All of you people one day, na leg go touch ground. Where you want run go, as you they run, where you go hide. After you sold our leader, their family, where una want run go, where you feel run go, where you feel hide in this wide world, where God great, no be you great am, where you want run go, where you go feel hide. We want to see our leader before you will run. Let me see how you will fly. Whether when you fly, you go remain on the sky, your leg will not touch ground, all of you people. So you forget. When you do it, when you want, you kidnap our own leader, give Sioux government, you and their family. So you think when you do finish, you will run. Where you will run, hide. If you run, can you run from God? Ifeanyi Eyoko, all of you people, Osego make you now see how you people wicked. How you people so wicked. When you plan to kill our leader, you come out. When you come out from the court room, that on a demonic chamber, you start to call God name. Preach over God. Instead to preach over how now planning in our leader head, you go stand use God to confuse Biafra. And now, you know they use God again, oh. You know they preach over God, how God won't take control, how God won't do this. Make you people see how now they use God, confuse all the Biafran brain. You people cannot run, you can't hide. Biafra is here. Biafra is here because you people cannot do our leader anything. You guys know what is coming out from, what is coming to you guys. The confusion almighty will continue to be on our head, continue to be upon you people's heads. Zoo government, you people never see anything. You guys never see anything. Confusion coming. You know what? Bring our leader out before you will say anything. All of you people, we want to see our leader. We want to hear from him. We want to see him for some months. Take care of him. Look his head before we start to listen from him. Is that difficult? Is that so difficult for you people to not understand? Ifeanyi Eyofo, you bring so when you conquered all the Sioux government, you guys have failed, Britain, and continue to say it. When they want to kill Biafra, because you people are the owner of the Nigerian Sioux government, Britain, and they could kill innocent, kill children, kill mothers, kill everything just because of oil. You people keep home there for them. When you destroy innocent, now carry the demon hide, because that is their home. Because you people are demon. All the demon people is there in UK, in Britain, all of them in Zoo government, they belong to that place. Biafrans, that is the people who kill you guys. You're for the eyes of Zoo government, killing Biafra, killing Isonko, that our leader in ESN. You're for kill that precious man. And now where you want run go, you're for they ask you guys, I'm asking you. Nigeria zoo government, is it not okay for you? You have them, you have gun, you have DSS, you have everything following you. Why you want to run? Where you want to go? That is my own questions. You said Namasi, our leader, our PM is your problem. You're in Nigeria. Why are you running? That is my asking. If Biafra, ask this evil, ask the eyes of true government. You said Nigerian true government, the court, the juries, don't leave this man, leave our leader to go. For what is difficult to you to make that point of that for the whole world to know why we are sitting at home. Then the true government don't say to our leader, go, you have nothing to say. Eyoko, Esokume, you people be the lawyer of our leader. Where will Nazu government tell this man to go? Because he have nothing to say. Why you people cannot use this opportunity to tell the whole world why we sit at home? Why our PM said making a man in leader come out and we say we need our precious gold? Why you people cannot let the government and the whole world say these people need is their own leader, bring them out so that the man will use his own mouth, tell them what to listen, what to hear, so that you people will be in peace. We will stop, sit at home. Him will use his own mouth, tell us, because he's alive, he's a man. He can tell us whatever he wants to tell us. Why you people cannot say that? All the lawyer from our leader, now waiting at they ask you guys. Why this one is difficult? I want the whole wide world to hear me. Ask these people. Why you people don't stand and sit in a chamber and make video and make everything possible? These people, Biafran problem, why they are sitting at home, they need their leader out. Because the Sioux government don't tell them, go. Go, you have nothing to say. You have nothing to answer. You are not a Fulani where they kill Biafrans. You are not a Fulani Sioux government where they kill the whole Nigerians. You are not that man. You're not a Fulani cattle railer where they move everywhere. You cannot see that. You cannot say that. What is so difficult? That is my question for you guys. Biafrans, to see how these people demonic is, how they wicked. So your own brother, Southeast governors, them Southeast elders, them Southeast chief, them. You sell your own son. Why Fulani are killing, are damaged everywhere? So government don't say anything. Your son stand up to save your own soul, save your own grandchildren because of 10 naira. Because of money where you cannot have peace on it. How they kill your own children, kill us, kill Biafrans, kill Biafran like fly where they use shuttles, they fleet. You people cannot say that. Our leader come out say, oh no, we are human being, we are not fly. We have a right, to live. Biafran. Esokume, Anifanye Yofo, Anifanye Yoko, and Southeast governors, and DSS, and the PAS, and all the criminal where we reject. Because of what? They be want on Biafrans to kidney transaction as through government. Ma see Simon Ekpa, our PM come out, said, no, no, no. I said, I will be your end. He said to sue Nigerian government, you don't take our leader, you don't kidnap him. Now wait and see the war because you don't need peace. He come out. God Almighty, the nature, cover him where he was there. He burst out like a dragon where he is. That boss Nigerian Sioux government head, Biafrans. The 2 weeks sit at home, as our PM said. all of them will come out. We will know what they are inside their back. And that busts their head. After they collect Nigerian sue government, they cannot stop spirit because Biafra is a spirit. Now, all of them, they are trying to run where they cannot because our freedom in our own hand, Britain, we are taking it. Listen to us. We are taking it. We are not going back. Our prime minister come out. That boss all of them head. They don't know what to do. We are not POS, DAS, all of them the criminal. We are not them. They thought they can buy us. No, because our prime minister, he said, I would never sit with on a table. I would never share my hand with a demon. I would never share handshake with a demon. That is the only problem. Now all of them bust out. They say they won't fly. Where their leg would not touch ground. Where you won't hide. You can't run, you can't hide. Tell the whole Biafra where you won't go. Bring our leader out. That is what we want to see. The last money you collect, think you can blackmail the whole Biafrans. Not beside Monekpayo, if they do this, so you're doing it to us because now we they follow our PM. Now we keep him there. Now God said this is the person where we won't stand till our leader comes out. And we are doing it very, very good. And Biafra is doing it 100%. And now you want to run. Do you see where a demon run hide before? Do you see where a wicked man, a blood where you share, where you cannot give? Do you see those kind of people have rest of mind before? You can't have rest of mind, my brother. Biafran spirit, it will haunt you, it will haunt all of you people. You can't. You people cannot go anywhere. Britain. This one don't hang for our neck. All of us don't stand up. And we go, they send for you people. You people will never have rest of mind. As long you people, the blood don't share in Biafra land. The children will not kill. Oh my God. We could continue to wake them up to haunt you guys. We could continue to call them wherever they are, make them wake up and haunt you people, haunt our children, make una life be miserable, continue collect all the wisdom from our life. Make una remain useless and hopeless. Make you walk like waterproof bag. Nothing inside your system. That is what we're reaching our God. We beg him to deal with you guys. To make sure say the confusion where una put Biafra be upon una head. This one, no man can remove it from our head. Una go carry them like fly. Anywhere they go, you go, they smell, they follow you guys. You must pay. You can't they call Simon Ekpa, our prime minister, a special man, a God gift to us. After he kidnap our leader, things say Biafra wisdom go die down. Now try to collect everything. Waiting God great. No man can stop. Ejima pursue government. Britain, you can't stop Biafra. You cannot. We don't wake up. We don't stand up. And it's by force. If you people come, I'm telling you people continue to come. Biafra and go, they swallow you guys. Emergency bomb before our soldiers will reach to you guys. You guys is already dead. That is the truth. Biafra land. We go wake all our spirit out. Come and you will die. No mercy for any idiot. As you they kill our children, kill our mothers, kill our fathers, kill everything, kill animal, kill crops. You want to render us hunger like you people, the way you people did it in 1960. You bring cow, Britain. You bring cow from desert. Eat all the crops in Biafrans. Not be only eating, then go kill the poor people, kill the children, kill the husband. Nowhere to go. It's just few years ago. You know far, you know long. It's just only 3 years ago. You kill us. Make sure say when una won't come kill us, we will not see food chop. That is the kind of plan when you people was trying to do to keep us hunger again. Then our own leader, the God sent Okukalo, say no, no, no. Then you people say, "Chai, this man will, hey, why they no agree?" Nigerian Sioux government, Southeast, the elders, the Iberibe, all of them. Our leader asked us, did you see senator sign a paper, sign undertaking for any man before? You know, this man, all of them grouped because they know what they was doing because of 2023. Then they kill us, destroy everything because of Is Mazi NNAMDI KANU. Biafra said, no, that would not happen. That plan, God destroyed it through our own leader, through Is Mazi NNAMDI KANU and Mazi Simon Ekpa. Now this demon, them stand up for where they sleep. Carry and go put them for inside there. Now we said, no, that cannot happen. We sit at home. We don't go to fight them. None of our mothers, that hungry, they plan for us. It revised, the nature revived this. Throw away for them. Now all of them mad. They come to kill us. We say, no. Our prime minister bring another, that sticks, that special way. We sit at home. This one come bust all their head. Because they don't see way to kill us. They don't see way, Biafran, they don't see way to destroy anything. This is faith, these demonic people with pastors, them. They try, they can collect our wisdom with breathing. But we say no. Thank you. Can you guys hear me?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, our own Mary Mazugo.
Thank you. Please, Biafra, thank you very much by sitting at home. Thank you very, very much because our freedom, we must collect it. Britain must listen to this. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. We love you, our own Mary, for that submission. Mazugo, you have the mic.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you. Mary, thank you. And I will say thank you once again to everybody. And I just want to correct an impression. I don't know what the brother that spoke before earlier, because our people in ekwu okwu asaliasa or they call wezoku. I want us to know that no matter what, that one person may have a difference with the other doesn't mean the media is having problem. The media is in good shape. I want us to know that we are working like a family, and that is what we are. And I want us to also know that even if you are here, you're not part of the media, or you are not one of the people that host, and you notice anything, you can call anybody. You can call Goodman, you can call The First, you can call Gloria, you can call me, you can call out anybody. Look at what I noticed. If you find out that I am not doing something good, you can call me. Nobody is special. Nobody is different. Nobody is God. We are all one family, remember? So I believe that you notice that maybe a media personnel is having an issue with the other person doesn't mean the whole media is having problem. That's just what I want to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Wachineke, for that correction. And, like I said earlier, we are in tip-top shape. Sometimes in a family, there are some disagreements, and but at the end of the day, what makes us better and what makes us one is that we don't lose the sight of what does matter, and it is Biafra first. And anybody that is, chasing anything else, as far as I'm concerned, you're on your own. It is Biafra, and anything else is secondary, and we are chasing a goal that we must get. It's not that we must get Biafra, because without Biafra, we have nothing. So thank you, our own Mazugo. That is the biggest thing. And, we will get angry at each other. We will punch each other in the face. I hope that it doesn't get to the point where we punch each other in the face. But at the end of the day, we will kiss and make up, because that's what family does, and that's the difference between us and Fulani, that everything is happening out of love and respect. So thank you for clarifying that, and we must continue. I tell you, continue. Let's see. Go to our good man is probably receiving advice from a madman, Good man, I sent you the mic. Let's go to Mazi Onyeka. Mazi Onyeka, I can't have another co-host. I don't know why. Mazi Onyeka, unmute yourself. And then we go to Evans. Mazi Onyeka.
Thank you, great comrades, great and senior comrades, the ministers in the house, and my beautiful ladies, all protocol duly observed. My name is Onyeka Chukwu, aka Condemning. I just tweeted something just now, okay? I mentioned names, and those, I don't remember their name, those who participated in kidnap of Mazi NNAMDI KANU. Yes, I mentioned their names. I started by from Ifeanyi Ejiofor Emaru, Carol White Ejiofor Emaru, a man, any father who bleaches his body, a father who bleaches his body, 10 men out of 9 out of 10 who bleaches their body can never be trusted. Put me anywhere in the world, they can be trusted. Ifeanyi Ejiofor Emaru, the Adibroja, a fulistic anumpama. Carol White Ejiofor Emaru, Ejimako, Chameleon, Ozekome, pretenders. And Ugwany Omahe, Obiano, Ibazu, Okowa, Wike, Hopeless, Hopus Odema, Ifeanyi Uba, Nigeria government, British government, Kenya government, under Uhuru Kenyatta. Where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU? And those that know, DOS criminals, those afterthoughts, betrayers, as our Prime Minister called them, which is what they are. Afterthought betrayers. Where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU? You know when you want to divorce somebody, you just the anger in you just use laugh to deceive that person. After laughing, then you divorce the person. Hey, where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU? If you have become a suicide bomber because of Mazi NNAMDI KANU, I think it's a good something. Where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU? Oh, where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU? British government, you are citizen. You are citizen. Those who have British citizenship, I hope those of Biafrans who have British citizenship, I hope you know that your citizenship is just a formality that is worth nothing. Where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU, the savior of my time, the Chizitoro guy, the man who has done nothing wrong, but selflessly fighting for the freedom of his own people, the man who was given everything money can buy and bags of money. But he said no. He said no. No. He said no. He said no, that is better for Onyeri Ibieri, because in Igbo, one of Igbo they says, Akuzuonu Anyukwala. Akuzuonu Anyukwala. He said it's better for everybody to benefit. As it applies in one of our greatest philosophy, Ebe bere ugo bere. Nkesi beye bene. Ebe bere ugo bere is one of our greatest philosophy. Is what he explained the true Igbo man, true Biafran, who our ancestors were. They were the greatest of the time. They were the originator of the democracy, true democracy. Where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU? Kanunta, Canon land blood is thicker than water. What kind of blood runs in your own body? What kind of blood? Where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU? Where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU? The world will turn upside down. This people don't understand. They don't understand. They don't understand. Mazi NNAMDI KANU hand, what is more valuable to us than all of you put together. Mazi NNAMDI KANU one hand, only one hand is valuable to us, all of you put together. I want you to understand what you are into. You want to kill, right? You go kill, tire. If you are deaf, Mazi NNAMDI KANU is the best death. What why? Death, what why? Anybody who cry for me, that person I'll come in spirit and destroy that person. If I die because of Mazi NNAMDI KANU, anybody who cry for me, my spirit will come and destroy that person. Don't cry for me. Where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU? Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? Delilah! Delilah! If he's in my land, I know what Umada would have done so long. Umada would have come on, they would have activated their power, their inner power. Umada in my own village would have activated their inner level power. They would have called on the Ajahn, on the head goddess of peace and warrior and war. The head goddess of peace, I'm one of the Omodeala Ajala. And you know they don't take that Ajana, don't take their Omodeala joke. I'm one of the Modeala Ajana. Where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU? Where is Mazi NNAMDI KANU? I'm asking you people. Where is Ohamadike of the universe? Where is a man who single-handedly raised 10,000s of men to secure our farmers, secure for women, to secure our women, to secure them in the farmland when they are being butchered? Who else have done that in this whole world? Whose man have single-handedly raised security outfits? Mention that man on this whole world. Let me know. Maybe I'm not. Which man have done that to secure his own people? A man, when you give him money to take care of himself, you put it in the purse of the IPOB for a man. When we kidnap our 100 and something women in Obibo, use a terrorist uniform, they were raped from barrack to barrack for complete 4 months. It was Mazi NNAMDI KANU who spent 24 million in rehabilitating them. The MI6, the British MI6, the Hag, whom I don't know if you have ever gone through the shadow, pen of childbearing. The diplomats, British, were consulted to come to the head of fellow women. She turned blind eye and deaf ear. One of those one, her womb destroyed. They were meant to wear warm handis for complete 4 months. They were being raped and shipped from barrack to barrack for complete 4 months. After Wike killed 3,800 and something youth of Obi, he say he can run but he can't hide. None of you will ever enjoy what you have stolen. No, never. You can't. You are afraid of death than me. You are afraid of death. You cannot stand us. We have been radicalized. You have put us into, in fact, you have frustrated us into radicalization, and we have graduated from radicalization. We are being bestialized. I don't know if it's the correct word. I don't know, but that is, I don't care. We are being bestialized, and the beast will devour you people. The world will know that after us, after our generation, the world know that to subjugate people, to treat people bad, to subjugate them in their own land, so they will never do it to any race again. After us, Britain, your artificial power can never stop the calamity that will hit you. No man, no power will stop it. It can only be mitigated, but it cannot be stopped. Stop. The calamity will hit you.
Special about an Igbo Sabo. As one brother wrote very eloquently, he said there are saboteurs everywhere, that every ethnic group have their own saboteurs, but there is something special about an Igbo Sabo. that an Igbo saboteur is the special breed altogether. That his own Sabo is spiritual saboteur. What drives him or her, he or she wouldn't know. If they try to be like you and they cannot be like you, the next thing is envy. And another thing is, what do I do to bring him down to my level? They're going to sabotage. That's the way they are. It's in their nature. Nobody can take that away from an Igbo man. It's how they are. That's how they are wired. As one brother wrote very eloquently,